This morning on The Blend, we have back with us Darren Dussault from America's Best Hearing. Good morning, Darren.
Morning, Bob.
I want to talk to you about how the COVID-19 pandemic has really affected hearing impaired and especially their ability to communicate.
Well, the biggest issue are wearing masks.
Yeah.
We know that communication occurs in the brain, Bob, and there's the audible signal that goes to the brain, and the brain needs the visual part to help it interpret the sound it hears. So when we take away the visual cues that are so important for the brain to really process all the information, the brain has less of an ability to understand language. So we have to change the way we communicate in this day and age of masks. We have to move closer. We have to be focused on each other. And we have to speak in a way now that's good for each other, which really means raising our voices a little bit.
Yeah. When you talk about communication, I mean, so much of our lives are spent on the computer, on other electronic devices. How can hearing aids help with that sort of communication?
The wonderful thing about hearing aids today is they are wireless. They're Bluetooth capable. So that means your hearing aids can now connect to your TV, your PC, your laptop, any smart device that you have, your hearing aid can connect to. So if you're doing Zoom meetings only, you can connect your hearing aids to your computer and you can hear and understand the meeting through your hearing aids. It's like wearing a headset. So family members that are really distanced and are isolating and you're on Zoom meetings, Zoom calls, you can stream the voice directly through your hearing aids so you can understand everybody who's speaking. It's a wonderful thing, Bob.
Absolutely wonderful. And so, when I think about hearing aids, one of the things you mentioned last time we spoke, which surprised me, is you can actually take them in the shower.
You can. Look, the wonderful thing about regular hearing aids today is they're moisture resistant. It doesn't mean that you want to soak them or throw them in a pool of water, but if you get them wet, they're not going to fail on you anymore, Bob. The hearing aid industry is really good at making sure that hearing aids are moisture resistant. And we don't call them waterproof because water wins, right? But these are as tough as hearing aids have been in a long time. Yeah, for sure.
Well, Darren, you always give good advice. We're going to put your information on the screen. Thank you so much for joining us on The Blend again this morning.
My pleasure, Bob.